Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday the 9th of September 2016. So yesterday we saw the market opening and trading sideways. We had a sell signal followed by a buy signal, which will appear any second now. There you go. And then eventually we saw the market fill the sell signal. And what's wrong with this trade is two things actually. First, as I keep saying, they want the market up, and two, we have this support here at 18,450, and you'll see the market already found support here on the left, and then it comes back and finds support again, and that's your first clue that there's a likelihood the market's going to trade sideways to higher. You can then see the market trading sideways and then giving you the opportunity. We've already got 4 bars, or 3 following this, sorry, or 15 minutes and heading into the 20th minute with the crude oil figures to be released shortly. Also, again, adding to why the market was sideways. The market then comes back, trades sideways again, and then, as you would expect, they move the market back to the upside, and there you see. So I'll just fast forward on this, and then we've got the release of the crude oil figures, and I'll just bring this to that point. There we go. Let me play this in real time. You can see the forecast was 0.6. It then came out at minus 14.5. So minus 14.5 million barrels. Now, any other day you would expect the market to take off like a rocket, but these are strange times, and we see the market then trade sideways. And at this point, I send out a note saying that it is very unlikely that the market's going to do anything. And again, this proved to be the case because there was no other news to move the market. Even Draghi's comments didn't do anything. He didn't confirm whether he was going to buy equities or not either during his speech earlier on in the day. And here you can see the market just trading sideways, and eventually I just give up. I mean, I've sat here, even though I sent a note out to you in this area here. I thought, well, let's see if the market does pick up, and eventually it's just like watching paint dry. Market very quiet. They're waiting for central banks to do something positive in order to move the markets. There's absolutely nothing to move the markets higher except unlimited funds from the Federal Reserve, of course. And interestingly enough, I also included this article in the email alert that I sent out, and it says here, over the past 40 days the Dow has traded in its tightest range in at least 100 years. So that really says it all. And we're seeing that at the moment. There's nothing we can do about it, we just have to sit through it. But of course, conversely, we know that the volatility is going to kick off big style when it does so. It's just that I can't give you the date or time when it actually will. In the daily chart, again, if I go to this, just drag this in for you so you can see, we've got the markets in a very tight range there. As you can see, if I just put in a line there, you can see the market's trading between these 2 points here, 18,554 and 18,446, so just over 100 points range there for the Dow at the moment. News wise, well, it doesn't get any easier today. It's Friday, the market's likely to be quiet today. We've got Rosengren is going to be speaking at 12:45, so all of the news, medium impact, will be out before the Dow officially opens at 2:30 as well, so that's not going to help matters at all. On the implied volatility front, we've got 10.35 this up on yesterday. I don't know why, because the market didn't really trade much. I expected to see a new low in this actually, but not to be the case. So the volatility is increasing even though the underlying market volatility isn't. So that's also hinting that something could be going on as well. The historic still sideways there. And I thought I would just leave you with a piece of corruption, breathtaking corruption actually. Wells Fargo fires 5,300 employees for engaging in massive fraud, creating over 2 million fake accounts. For years we have wondered why Wells Fargo, America's largest mortgage lender, is also Warren Buffett's favourite bank, and now we know, because of course he has a massive stake in the bank. I'm not saying that he's complicit in that at all, but it appears that Wells opened 1.5 million bank accounts and applied for 565,000 credit cards that were not authorised by their customers. Absolutely despicable is the only words for this type of activity, and not a single one will go to jail or prison either. But that's the world that we live in at the moment. I call it peak corruption, because no matter what part of life, which sector, whether it's politics, banking, finance, or wherever, it's just corruption all the way through, whether it's religion, whatever. So welcome to not only housing bubbles, bond bubbles, car loan bubbles, but also peak corruption bubbles as well. But anyway, on a cheerier note, like I say, hopefully there will be a bit of activity, but we can't obviously dictate it, that we're at the mercy of what the market decides to do, or those that are manipulating the market want to do with it at this time. So we just have to go with the flow and remain fairly calm about it and just wait and see what happens. So that's it. I will see you in Monday's Market Alert, unless there's something to report today. Other than that, have a great weekend. As ever, thanks for your support and also for watching. I shall see you in the next one.